Mexican 398, size 11, I crushed my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger, the matches so perfectly with this new coach. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I rented it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast iron skillet. I've been raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Wherever a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Ryan Pepiot. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this, every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across the first. And a quick out, number one. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we...
I still got Stowers.
Know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Kim has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Xavier Edwards. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. And today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Up the middle, and that's pushed through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Cameron Meisner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Alcantara with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he deals. To the right side, Lopez slings to first, 2 away now.
Batting third,
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Yandy Diaz.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
It's the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rays held in check here, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Connor Norton. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And a foul ball. Pepio in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Oh, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Stepping in, Jonah Bride. First pitch misses. Bride working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Taylor. Now a jump throw. He's in there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Goes down looking. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Conant turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. 2 outs. Fought off foul.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Meisner makes the play, and that is that. Marlins lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Alcantara back to work. And it's fouled off.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boom. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that one pulled foul. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Brayton Taylor.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Just missed. Taylor launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Tap foul at the plate. And that's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Just missed.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Edwards tosses to first, and the inning is over. So the Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Out of the third inning, now Dane Myers.
Dane Myers.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just missed.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next to hit, Liam Hicks. That one fouled off.
Oh,
Next
come
offering
on.
is fouled back. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here is Otto Lopez.
See.
Jansen, great throw. He's
No, come on!
He got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. The catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
pitches in there, and that's strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity.
Well, look at the fastball for strike three there to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Trying to bunt his way on. He's safe on with a bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
DeLuca, the runner at second with one away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got a ball, one strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swinging a foul straight back. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Yandy Diaz now. Late swing fouled off. Diaz with some impressive production lately. Ground ball right side. Lopez sends it to first. That ends the inning. One left for Tampa, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Tropicana Field, out of the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Victor Mesa Jr. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Just missed. Ripped on a line. Meisner makes the grab for the second out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Cut out and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-2 down. And that's in the dirt. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the fourth, we're tied. 0-0. And we're back. John Shammy and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Brandon Lau. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just...
Ouch, that one got him. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. And on to pinch run for the Rays, Richie Palacios. And stepping in for the Rays, Brayton Taylor. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. So no advance beyond third as they don't want to test the strong arm in left.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Caminero up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. That one missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. Not in time, it's a double.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits that come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible. On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Slinging it to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Richie Palacios. He'll be out in left field. At the plate, Jonah Bride. Pepio back to work. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
2 strikes.
That one misses in the dirt. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jesus Sanchez will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Grounds one to short. Kim slings it across. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Conine, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one to first, and foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. Has room, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. That's a strike. 0-1. Meisner, 27 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. And that skips into there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swings here and blasts one left field. Out of here. A two-run shot, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So, Ziggy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation of the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Cal Quantrill on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Lau at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ground ball up the middle. Edwards on to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brayden Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Clips the outside corner and out 2-2. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning, get it. Started, and at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Check swing, called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Hicks,
Ball
the next
one,
to
no
hit,
strike.
takes outside. Swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
We got a full
Not
count.
close with that one, and the count's full. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. The 0-1. What a stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Now catcher Jenny Jackson.
Now it's Jansen to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 1 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Right through there for his strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Jansen over at first with 1 away. This to third, and it goes just foul. Hit in the air out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. First offering, and it just misses. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Quantrill back to work. In the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Back back here at Tropicana Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. And that one fouled off.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Movement in the bullpen, Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez also throwing.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. And a curve is down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And the Rays manager.
Pitching for the Rays.
So digging in, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one.
Kelly.
Swing and a miss.
How the fuck did I miss
He was
that?
out front that time. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. He
What
went
the
too far.
fuck?
That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Oh my god.
Here's the cleanup hitter
This
for
is
Miami, Connor Norton.
fucking check swinging.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with me tonight?
0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
He swings and fouls one off.
This
2
is
down,
fucking
nobody on.
embarrassing.
They're in the
I
top
can't
half
hit
of inning
shit.
number 7. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count.
Fucking hell.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. Still looking at that 5-0 gap. Back here at the ballpark.
I can't even get in this game.
Around the league. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a ground
And he
ball.
doesn't
That's a base hit.
move.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the move. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up.
He
They're
doesn't
first
move,
and
man.
second with nobody out. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed, that's 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A two-run homer, his 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt on the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Quantrill back to work. That one's in there. 1-2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
In the dirt, gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
There you go.
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Jesus Sanchez.
It is what it is. It's live-ish. It's trash.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
That's a little bit low.
I'll figure this shit out, man. It's fucking horrible.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. That one down the line, and foul ball. Two outs.
Ball inside.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat: get that first hit at the big league level.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and
I don't like
missed,
this.
and
I don't like it. He
it's a
can't hit
strikeout.
nothing,
And
man. He
that is
can't
the
hit
inning.
nothing.
Marlins strand a
This
pair,
dude's awful,
not
yo.
going their way. It's 7-0.
But send his ass
Welcome
the
back
fuck
as
down,
we take a
yo.
look at their upcoming schedule. Quantrill back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Caminero aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. And they'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Nobody out, runner at first. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. Out. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they hold a 7-0 lead. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Number 70 up and loosening in the pen. Boyle getting loose as well. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Diaz brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Victor Mesa Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that one almost got him. Man at first, 1 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap.
They've been trying to hit a home run all night.
Mesa around third. He will score.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Norby stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Edwards over at second, 1 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Jonah Bride digs in now. Almost got him.
1-0.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. They're down to their final strike.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take this one in a blowout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed.
Nothing.
Sunset in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you and you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right. When I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the air. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud. Screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you leave it. I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the air. I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the air. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue. Pero como ya no se consigue. Supera mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me calza, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me lloren, que venga con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the second baseman,
Leading
Otto
off the afternoon
Lopez.
for Miami, the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's inside.
That one misses, and it's a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And here is Derek Hill. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now here is Connor Norby. And this is inside.
Well, all eyes on the double. Double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one backs to left center. On its way. That one's out of here.
Got him.
His 16th homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One down. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Popped up. Walls. They got it for out number 2. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And ball 1. And that one clips the corner. Sanchez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Swing and a ball drilled center field. DeLuca has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And now the DH, Jose Caballero. Bounce to the left side. And a foul ball.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Now fly ball to right center. Hill pulls it in on the run.
Batting second, no left.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Palacios matched a homer in his last game. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension. And
takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And he grounds one back up the middle.
Never fucking moves,
its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Batting fifth.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Caminero.
There's a strike.
0-1.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swinging a foul out of play. Loud, the lead runner at second. Caminero at first. 2 out of the inning. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next offering is down low. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Johnny DeLuca in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. All loaded up here in the second game of the series. He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, Griffin Conine. Boz back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Conine hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
In the air,
left field. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
His way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And there's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Meisner makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Dane Myers.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Nothing. Bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Slider for a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers tracks it down for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Jose Caballero. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Inning over. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 3, the Rays 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Strike 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Here's a rocket out to left. Palacios snags it, and there's 1 down. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now Xavier Edwards. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Connor Norby.
Oh, come on!
Right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. One left for Miami as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left. Handed hitter.
One and one.
And that one wrapped foul. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Right side, hard hit. Right, takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So digging in, Yandy Diaz. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Lau stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just a slow ground ball this time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3, the Rays 1. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set. To lead off the fourth, Jonah Bride. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And that's with a swing, it's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Griffin Conant. Flying to left his first time. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Clevenger, a left-hander, also throwing. He was late there, strike 1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching it.
Whoa!
Swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And that one hammered.
Jeff. Yeah, yes!
Off the wall, should be extra bases. Right, around third. The relay to the plate, he'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the Rays manager making his way.
Pitching for the Rays.
1 out, runner at second. And the batter now, Liam Hicks.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Got it started a little too early, strike 1. That clips a corner.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And he'll 2.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Count is 3-2.
Struck him out swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Dane Myers getting ready to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. Hey.
This one in the dirt.
What?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third, Caminero. Throwing the dirt. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Nice!
They take the first out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Junior Caminero on the ground. And that's just foul.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Soft contact in the air makes the grab, 1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home 4.
Next for the Rays, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Myers makes the catch, and that's the inning. Now in Tampa Bay, we go to the top of the 5th. Down the number. Number 2 hitter, Derek Hill. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah. Tyler Ward?
I was looking at Tyler Ward, too.
That's the only nigga you trust?
Tyler Ward. So I like Tyler Ward. Tristan Cossins just hit, too. Fucking asshole.
All right. So you love Tyler Ward?
No, I didn't say Tyler Ward. Tyler Soderstrom.
You love him tonight?
Tyler Soderstrom. All right. Yeah, Tyler. I was talking about Tyler Soderstrom.
That's who you love tonight.
Yeah, because hold on, let me just double check it because that's I think when I seen it earlier, I think the picture was kind of trash. They're going against Texas, right? Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Hey, where the fuck did these numbers up? Are they off the list now? There you go. Patrick Corbin. Tyler Soderstrom is rated a D. Shea Langley-Air is rated a D. Lawrence Butler is rated a D. Now let me go to matchups and look at him. Yeah, against right-handed batters, this nigga's a F, a C, a D, an F, and an F. So for 3 of his pitches, he's ranked a F. For the fastball, he's ranked a D, and for the slider, he's ranked a C. He's ranked a D minus versus right batters. So honestly, I'm about to build a little parlay with just a bunch of fucking.
All right, well, build it and send it to me.
So I'm gonna take Tyler Soderstrom, Lawrence Butler, Brent Rooker, and Shea. Brent Rooker and Shea.
Brent Rooker.
Let me look it up real quick. Let me just look it up real quick.
Give me a parlay. Give me a parlay.
About to give it to you right now. 1 second, Papa. 1 second, Papa. Shea Langley-Air.
I like Shea too tonight.
Shea Langley-Air is rated in a B versus left-handed batters. I mean, left-handed pitchers. So I don't know if I'm going to throw him on there.
All right, so who we got so far?
So I got Tyler Soderstrom.
Yep.
Tyler Soderstrom. I got Lawrence Butler, who's ranked. No, wait, this is Lawrence. Lawrence.
Are you not looking at Brent Rooker and Corey Seager at 255 right now?
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Brent Rooker right now. And Corey Seager.
Yep.
Okay. Why is Brent Rooker not on this list today? Most likely. So Brent Rooker sitting at the top, Tyler Soderstrom sitting at the top, and Shea Langley-Air sitting at the top.
No, bruh. Tyler's not sitting at the top of nothing.
No, I'm talking about the
okay, ballpark.
Ballpark, yeah. So I got boom, Brent Rooker. Let me see Corey Seager. Hold on. Corey Seager against. He's an A straight across. Was Beto. Beto is a right-handed pitcher, and he is ranked a B plus versus right-handed batters, and an A versus left-handed batters. So I probably something's telling me to stay away from Texas home runs tonight. I'm about to just drop a fucking athletic A's one. 3 guys, call it a day.
All right, so you
Tyler,
got
Lawrence, and Brent.
So you got Tyler, Brent. Yeah, who else?
So I got Brent, Tyler, and Lawrence Butler, the BLT. BLT sandwich, you heard? I'm gonna throw $10 at it. Damn, what's 60 give me? Damn, I kind of want to throw 60 at that shit.
No, I'm gonna throw 5 at this shit.
We'll throw 10 at it. I'll send it to you now.
I already got it in. I'll put 5 on.
You got it in? Alright. It's legit the BLT.
Ooh, Buxton. Buxton selling now.
Bucks?
Buxton.
Yeah, that's crazy. You said Boston or the Bucks?
Buxton. Byron Buxton
Okay.
selling up. I still got 5 parlays lit.
Yeah, I still got a few parlays left myself.
All my Ben Rice parlays failed. Fuck. Shit. Guess Ellie don't own the Marlins no more. They shut his ass down.
He's the only one that's ranked A against a left pitcher.
Tyler Ward's hitting a home run tonight. That's what you're telling me.
I'm gonna throw something at him.
All right, hold on.
Throwing a single bet at him.
Fuck, that game just started too.
Yep. Me. I just threw $50 at that nigga.
Let's do 100 at him.
Well, it makes me feel better that you jumped out the window with me.
No, you do, right?
Bobby Witt Jr. exit velocity is single.
I just do $100 at the nigga, yo.
I threw 50 at him. So we gonna go down. We go down together.
We gonna die together.
Yes, I'm broke all the way up until Friday.
Yeah, so will I. And we'll be done talking about this shit.
Where they playing at?
I don't even know. I don't even care. I don't know how to tell the story. What? Not so bad. Gambling's about to come down to us. Here we go. Yeah.
All right, we got this. We got this tonight. We're going to make at least something to the sleep tomorrow.
All right, I'll get you back in a bit.
All right, good night.
All right.
That's out.
Next pitch is inside. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Edwards in the box again. Takes a strike. Edwards in his second season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Connor Norton will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hill stands at first with 1 out.
Got him.
That's back.
Got him.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride, 1 for 2. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now a chance for Jesus Sanchez. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now, Griffin Conine.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. It's 7-1.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive.
So they turn things over to the righty, Joe Boyle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball is outside.
No strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-2 the count.
That one not close. And a full count now. Sanchez, the lead runner out at second. Conine on at first with 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 7, the Rays 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Garrett back to work. And that's fouled off.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that's outside. Now 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And it stays fair, and he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. Throws to second, and he's out. So the lineup flips over. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Caballero. Inside, just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Palacios, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. To the right side. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 7, the Rays 2. Top of the 6th inning. And here is Otto Lopez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball. All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lau in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And the first offering is not close. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. And that misses. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Foul ball. Line drive, short hop to third. Over to Diaz, and that is that. No runs, no hits. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Yandy Diaz. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That's his 2nd hit of the day. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Junior Caminero next to the Rays. A little bit low. 1-0.
Are you fucking serious? Oh.
2-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Sliced hard but foul. No outs. Runners at 1st and 2nd. The other way. Fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it 3rd.
That's a good job right there. You had 2 strikes out. We just got a battle.
comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Declan Cronin gets the call from the pen.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nabs it. Runners tagging from second and third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-4. So up next, Johnny DeLuca. Up and in, and that is ball one. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
No. Right fielder,
Cameron Meisner next to him for the Rays. Bounce to the right. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7, the Rays 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norton. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
First pitch just misses.
That's outside.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Not even close there. 3-1. And there's a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Right. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Konai, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center.
Get there, yes!
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Loud. Over to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 8-4. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Caballero in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
No left fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. The throw to third. The tag out. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Palacios, the runner at first with 2 gone. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Rays get an RBI double. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Manuel Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Myers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty.
0-2 with the count.
Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. They say when. Rodriguez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. And it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Handles, throws to first. Marlins. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Cronin back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside low. Now 1-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level. Confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-1 now. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the Marlins.
Now pitching for Miami. Number 53.
DeLuca stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And now it's even up. 1 away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And that's outside. Jansen stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Now batting.
And now, Cameron Meisner. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Edwards racing over to make the catch. The Rays strand just the 1. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
Pitching for the Rays.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And downstairs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Meisner hauls it in, and there's one away. Connor Norby digs in now. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a 1-1. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Now snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And now two aboard.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a pop-up. Jansen under this one. And there are two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Conine stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Norby on third. Bright at first. Two out of the inning.
Aye.
And now 1 and 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the ninth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now back.
He's two outs away. Next to hit, Jose Caballero. And he hits a ground ball right side. And they're down to their last out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Palacios stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins even this series up at a game apiece. And this one ends with the score.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Rabondeamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab here, Zach Littell. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
In the air, left field, Palacios. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Myers.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Ripped towards third. Throw to first in time. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss, and a nice inning of work there as he sets it. Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. Up the middle. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And down the shortstop. In for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Brandon Lau. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That one fouled off. Two outs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one outside. And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One left for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Connor Norby. Littell back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLuca makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. Bride in his third season, 29 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games.
Two really good back-to-back sliders, now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. No score here in the second.
Well,
that misses, and it's 2-1. And that's outside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And first offering is fouled off. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. In the air, left side, Palacios settles under it. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. First pitch misses. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hicks makes the grab, and there's one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. The big behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ben Workvet, batting with one down, takes a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Swinging a foul straight back. And the lefty with the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Two outs and a runner at third. You're in the third and final game of the series. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hill puts it away, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Let's take a look at
Did you not go out? Huh? Don't need your paws up on me.
Look at how the series has played out so far. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Fly ball to right. Meisner makes
He just ain't got it. He ain't got it.
the catch for the out. One down. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
First pitch, not close. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Oh, got it!
Last one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground to first, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Two outs. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's in the dirt. Ripped, but it curls foul. Weathers ready to fire now. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Caballero. Next to hit for the Rays. And that one clips the corner. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And that one sliced foul. Weathers fires. And that one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Oh my God, tell me.
Who's your daddy, nigga?
Fucking Tyler Ward.
Who's your daddy, nigga?
Hey, Larry. Fuck you, nigga.
Daddy, nigga. Say it loud and proud.
I put $100 on that nigga, yo. I trusted you. Larry, I'm trusting you this year.
I want you to call me Big Daddy, yo.
You know what, Larry? Don't bust stuff. Larry, don't bust stuff. Don't bust stuff, Larry.
I was like, we gonna jump out the window. They gonna jump out the window.
You know I want to jump out the window. I kept asking you, who was your favorite tonight? You said Taylor Ward.
I was looking at that shit. I was like, hold up. Tyler Ward. It's looking pretty fucking damn good to fucking hit.
I said, this nigga right here. This nigga. Nigga, I'm going $600 on that shit. Oh, you goddamn right, but take that shit.
Yeah, I got myself a nice little 290. 290.
Cash this shit out right now. I'll get the fuck up out of here.
Who else did you have on it?
I ain't had nobody else on that shit. I'll get the fuck.
You like cash it out, like take the money off?
Nah, I'll withdraw that money right now, nigga. Fuck that.
I ain't mad at you. Shit, David Smith hit too. I was mad I ain't put that on. Put them niggas together for
Yo, I put that shit on something though.
Yeah, you got
I sent you a job, Pavin Smith.
No, I got it. David Smith, Christian Yelich, and Wyatt Langford.
Yup. Cause them niggas just popped up at the top for nothing, yo. And it's still early as shit. That parlay can still hit, yo. Thank you, Larry. Thank you.
Well, appreciate it, my guy.
All right.
I'll pay you back for that $400. Find this nigga a home run hitter.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where I set up my buddy, right? So I was like, yo, who do I set up my buddy to? And I was like, yo, I'm missing like $500. I was like, oh shit, nigga, you sent that shit to Larry. Remember, I sent you that 100 for what's the name? A bad call I made. I said I'll send you that back.
I forgot about that.
But now, nigga, we gonna keep this shit going. You the only nigga to call me daily on this shit.
Oh, yeah.
If this Yelich and Lightford fucking hits, this shit gonna be crazy.
That's gonna put us right on.
Yep, right where we was last week, baby. Fuck that. I took that other buddy out. Fuck it. That 580 coming out, baby. Every Tuesday we hit for something, baby.
Sure. Yes, sir. This puts us back in the fold of things.
Yes, it does. I'll play another 100 on parlays tomorrow.
Shit, I'm about to, you know what? I'm about to follow suit on you and just fucking leave 110 in there.
Yeah, do that.
Hey,
I know I was hitting something today. I didn't know if it was me or whatever. When you kept saying Taylor Wood, that's why I kept interrupting you. I was like, Larry, who's your fucking favorite nigga? If Yelich and Langford hit, I'm gonna go fucking nuts. For me, it's $5 would be $1,200. What's that 580? Oh, that would be
1240 and 20 cents.
Mm-hmm. That'll put me right back on the map, yeah.
And that's the 10 I put on the fucking that fucking 50 boom want me back that 10 I put on Brent Rooker, Lawrence Butler, Thomas Armstrong.
I'm sorry I sent you the other parlay. I had to send you that. That joint I hit last week.
Just hit a home run.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ryan Langford just hit a home run.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Oh my. Oh my God. Larry, where did I come up with this? Where did I come up with this parlay?
These niggas got the nerve to fucking offer me a $57 cash.
Yeah, same thing. In the third? Nah, nigga. Nah, I ain't taking that. Larry, where did I come up with this parlay, nigga? Yo, for real. I'll cash the fuck out.
Word. Damn, I ain't beat Christian Yelich is plus 800 though.
Nah, he is, but he's up top. He was hot.
Yeah. About to look him up real quick.
It just went up to $61 to cash out. I ain't cashing out of this shit. Nigga already run 580.
Yeah, I'm holding.
I'm holding. I'm in a hold pattern, nigga.
Yeah, I'm holding.
I knew why Langford was gonna hit. I knew it. Larry, I don't know where I came with this parlay, but I'm on something.
I appreciate it. I finally was on the right side of that bitch. Hold on. I'm trying to find this nigga. Playing San Francisco Giants. Angel McCutcheon, home run. Wyatt Langford, home run. Jordan Hicks.
One person that's supposed to hit tonight. Top of the line, top of the four, top of the four, third. Shea Langoliers is supposed to hit tonight.
Shea Langolier?
Yeah.
I might go 10 out here. right pitcher that going against him. All right. I like Christian Yelich's odds. Okay, they bumped the cash out to 61.
Yeah.
Come correct. It's Tapper. Come correct, man.
I just put 100 on Shea.
On Shea?
Yeah.
Okay. Christian Yelich already has 2 at-bats and he has 1 hit. One hit. 1 hit, 1 run scored.
I'll risk this. I'll risk this 100 on Shea.
I ain't mad at it. I'll put together the BLT. If you get Shea off, that's perfect because I mean we need that.
That would be another 590. Oh, this shit crazy, man. These niggas said Taylor Ward. He said Taylor Ward.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's all I need from you, Larry, every night. Your best bag. Your best fucking bag. I swore Byron Buxton was going to be the bad tonight. Fucking sellout. Fucking sellout. I know you thought I jumped out the window when I put 100 on Taylor Ward.
That's why I was like, yo, I just threw 50 at it. Like, I threw 100 at it. Like, fuck, shit, we jumped out the window together. I ain't gonna let you jump out the window alone with my shit.
Nigga, I went out and spent some money today, man. I spent $200-something today. Yeah, for real. I went out. Nah, I just went out. I ain't doing I bought some white Nike. I couldn't find the red Jones. So I bought some all white fucking running shoes. These bitches bad as shit, matter of fact. Well, I'm scared because I'm like, damn, shit, you weren't even gonna start. It was fucked up. But they look good. Yeah, you gotta let me know if you're home next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, I gotta see.
Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna take you out to lunch, take you to the movies. I'm gonna take you out like you're a date.
Oh shit.
Nah, I'm meeting up my boy, man. Old work buddy. I'm meeting him up in Warrington. Grew up down north. White boy grew up down north. You don't make it out of the north being a white boy, you a bitch. You know that. Yeah, just send them to me, man. Yeah, you know my sister ain't calling me the fuck back, Larry.
Damn.
My sister ain't calling me back. I hit her up, was like, yo, what's up, sis? I think she mad that I ain't came out there. I was like, yo, I just can't drive to St. Louis at the drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bitch, you 12 hours away from me. I just can't do that shit.
That ain't a hop, skip, and jump.
Nah. So I told her, I said, yo, I'm gonna drive there, but I'm gonna stop by. I'm gonna stop by on the way in. I'm gonna stop by on the way out. And she's like, what you mean? I was like, I'm gonna take my 2-week vacation. I'm gonna drive straight to your house. I'm gonna chill a couple days, and then I'm driving to Arizona. And I'm gonna chill with my girl out there that I knew for fucking 30-something years. I'm chilling with her because I told you I've been thinking about moving to Arizona.
Right.
So she was like, yo, I just got a new crib out here. You need to come check it out. And me and her had a thing going on, you know what I mean? It was years ago. But she was like, I think we should get that thing back together. And I'm like, she making money. And I'm like, I'm making a little something. If I come out there, this could be a power couple. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, all right, bet. She was like, you ain't gonna miss your friends and shit like that. I was like, all my friends is truck drivers. They gonna make it out here one way or another. The fuck you talking about? Or otherwise, I'm gonna invite them out, and they will come out and see me. And she was like, all right, cool, you got this all thought out. And I was like, yes, I do. Because, Larry, straight up, I'm sick of this area. I'm sick of it.
Nah, I don't blame you, dog.
The only person I talk to every day is you and Bob. You the only niggas in my, like, real circle. I mean, Cheese and Mike, they in my circle. But it's like the niggas I talk to every day and give me real shit is you and Bob. The rest of the niggas, yo, fuck y'all. Because y'all call me out on my bullshit like, man, what the fuck you doing, nigga?
Lawrence Butler home run.
Get the fuck out of here.
Told you, man, BLT. Shay gonna hit, though. Shay gonna hit.
We need Yelich to hit right now, nigga.
Yeah, but
Yelich hit, I'm a genius tonight.
you seen the slip, the sneakers I sent you?
Oh, hold on. Ooh.
What the ones I was talking about?
Oh, no, I didn't see them today, Larry. Oh, my God.
Them Jones is tough, dog.
Yes, they will match my shit, yo.
Them Jones is tough.
Oh, with the white, the gray, the red. Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I wish I could send you. I'll send you a picture tomorrow of the joints I brought. I brought all white mesh joints like that. But they low tops.
Okay.
Guess how much I paid for them?
Like 80.
$33.
Damn. That's not bad.
No. Larry, so the only reason I bought them, I was like, if they was $80, I wouldn't buy them because they all white. But I said, yo, these tough. So I said to Shorty, I was like, yo, what's up? And she was like, these shorts is tight. She's like, I know they all white, but they tough. And I was like, yeah, they is. I'm just going to have to spray them down with some enamel or something, you know what I mean? Like, so then she was like, yo, they $39.99. You want to sign up for a card? I'll get them to you for $33. I said, all right, let's do it. Oh, I fixed my, did I tell you about my dash cam was fucking up? Yeah. So I went to Best Buy. When you called me back, I was at Best Buy. So I went to Best Buy. I bought a new micro SD. So I'm talking to the Portuguese guy. He said, Jermaine, go out to your car and erase the data. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, erase the data. It's not the SIM card. SIM cards don't go bad. The data is overloaded. You've had that SIM. Yeah. So I was like, all right, let me buy this anyway. I'm just going to buy it just in case, man. I ain't gonna time for bullshit. That's what happens. You got a couple dollars. So I go out to the car, I do these stairs, I erase the data. My SIM card starts working again. Like, I walk right back in that Best Buy. Can I return this? They was like, yeah, you good. Yep. So you called me as soon as I got back in the car and put the old SIM card back in. I was cracking the fuck out. I said, this nigga called me that.
I'm surprised this shit doesn't automatically do it. Because usually, after a certain amount of time,
Yep.
the one I had, after a certain amount of time, I think it's like after 60 days, it deletes everything.
Well, it did delete. I have to do it myself. I have to go in and fucking reboot everything and delete it. Because I actually got the camera from a dude that fucking, he brought like 3 of them, right, for his family.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, none of us use them. So I was ready to order one on Amazon, and my boy Badger was like, yo, I got one right here. I got it in the car, brand new, in the box. You want it? Front and back. I said, okay, how much you want for it? He said, nothing. Just take it, man. I'm tired of sitting back there. So he gave it to me. I installed it the next fucking day. But I didn't put the back camera in yet. I got to do it.
Yeah, that's not that hard.
Nah, that's not hard at all. I just got to run the wire like I did the first one. But I was just like, all right. So I got this shit installed. And then I got the car last night. And it said card red error. And I was like, oh, fuck, man. Fuck, card fucking up. But I didn't think about it till the bull said, was like, yo, it ran out of time. Delete the card and restart it. You have got an accident. There's no footage you need. And I was like, oh, shit. So I got the car. You called me. I reset the shit. And I was like, oh, shit, it works again. All right, so.
And so,
Fucking Nike. Shit. Nike's bad.
I know what you did last summer. They coming out with a new I know what you did last summer?
Yeah, fuck all that shit. Nigga, I was down to $150 in my account. I put all that other money in my credit card.
Ain't mad at you. Take care of the most important part.
Yup. Nah, I want to go on vacation this year, man. People, I talk about going to cruise. I don't know if you down, but we talk about setting up a cruise with the fellas. All the fellas go to cruise. Nice little vacation, yo. And we going there and wild out. All right, this shit looks so good. I paid $4,000 on my credit card, yo. This shit feels so good. What's that?
Like that.
It feels so good, Larry. Fuck you. Yelich hits a fucking home run. I will go fucking nuts.
I sent you a video on Instagram. You're going down when you see that.
Yeah, I told you I got this little computer, right?
Yeah.
Yo, this little computer tough as shit, Larry.
You got it up and running finally?
Yeah, I got everything set up. I got the passwords. I got everything down. I got a light up keyboard. Yo, I got I got everything set up. This bitch tough, yo. 5 off the phone package. Oh, no. Fuck.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Edwards gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the pitch.
1 ball.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt. Fourth inning underway, no score. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And there's the ball. Pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to left his first time. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger getting cranked up as well. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing swing and a miss. It's a splitter, and it's a strikeout. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now back now in Tampa Bay. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Brandon Lowe. Fastball for a strike at 95. Fouled off left side.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of poking away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch inside, 2-1. Rays down by a run.
Yeah.
That one the other way. Pulls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. He gets it to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
It is up to 7 strikeouts.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Back to the top of the Miami order. Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. Line drive, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Dane Myers.
Ball, that's out.
Throw to second, save. Two outs. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Lopez around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Kevin Kelly.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
2 outs, runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. throw, safe.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there, didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Third home run of the season. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Norby, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Ben Workvet will hit next.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Hey!
Hit in the air, center field. Hill makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cameron.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Cameron Meisner. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first. Out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Kelly back to work. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat in less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
In the dirt, but kept close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at third, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now it's the DH, Griffin Conant. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Sanchez stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss.
Out.
Throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And the runner stays where he is. And now the catcher comes up to him, Liam Hicks.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've sent him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. And the count now even up. swings through it for the K. Up with it, fires to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Coming home. And he's out.
Right there.
Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the grab.
Lay down. Lay down.
Have one down. Jose Caballero now at the plate, has grounded out a couple of times. Splits the plate. That's strike one.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Hassan Kim. He's been a great free agent sign. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. And 1-1. That one way inside. Swing and a pop-up. Right under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Rays held it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new... pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Lopez.